May was not great for many reasons. We were still in the middle of a pandemic, and we'd just gotten news that we weren't going to be able to go back to school for the rest of the year. Along with that, several things I had planned that were really important got canceled, and I never heard back from any of the people involved. So to escape from the stress of all of that, I read a lot more. I read 8 books during the month of May. The first book I read was Descendant of the Crane. This book had a lot of elements and themes of East Asia, and it was a very well-built fantasy world. It dealt with political unrest and classism and discrimination, and the plot really moved forward in a very interesting way. My only qualm with this book was that I did not know it was the first book of the series when I started reading, and the ending didn't really feel conclusive to me. But if you like fun fantasies and you want to read from more diverse authors, this is a great book. The second book I read was Another Small Gift by Ellen Listewka. This is another short story that doesn't hit quite as hard as his last one did. It's not a horror by any stretch of the imagination, but it deals a lot with psychology and family and friendships. The case studies of the characters were all really interesting, and all of the plot twists felt surprising but natural. It is a short story, so it was a very quick read, but it was well worth the time. The third book I read in May was Tristan Strong Punches a Hole in the Sky. This is published under Rick Riordan's imprint and follows the trend of Percy Jackson books. Gods of other cultures are still alive in the modern day world and influence the world in some ways. In this case, Tristan Strong finds himself in a different world because he accidentally triggered something that could destroy the world. So he works along with the friends he meets to save everyone. This book encompasses a lot of African folklore that I definitely heard about growing up but never got the full story of. So it was really nice to learn those stories and also get involved in this other story on its own. The book also concludes really well. It feels like it has a really good conclusive ending, but it leaves space for more. And at the end of May, I read the entire selection series. These 5 books written by Kiera Cass are basically YA literature's version of The Bachelor. The first trilogy follows a prince who has to choose a queen out of 35 girls who are randomly selected to live at the castle for some time. And the following duology follows a princess who has to do the same thing, but this time with young boys instead of girls. All of these books are lighthearted, fun romances, but most of them end on quite a cliffhanger. So if you're okay with that, or if you have the ability to binge, I would highly recommend picking these up. All of the selection books kind of blur together in my head. In my memory, I can't really discern any one book from the other. I don't remember when certain plot points happened. But they were really cute and really fun, and it's nice to get lost in another world for a little while. Those are the 8 books I read in May. If you've read any of them, or if you have any recommendations for me, leave a comment below. I'll see you later. Bye.